Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly forecast for February 11th through the 17th. I know it's Valentine's Day coming up this week. Everybody wants to know about love. I'm going to be honest with you. The love videos are on a different video. This is going to be about money, career, family, spiritual growth, all the other important parts of life. So if you're interested in those areas of your life, continue watching. And then when you click on the description and the link of the video for the love videos, you can watch the love videos after. But we're going to see what is going on for our Leo friends for the week ahead. See what messages are coming in for you all from Spirit. So here's your Monday, Tuesday. All right, let's go to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, and then we're going to pull a different card from a different deck after these for your angel message or spirit message. Leo, you have Queen of Swords. So this could be you if you have air in your moon or in your rising, or you might just be coming into this energy. Some of you may be dealing with your mother. It's going to be different for different ones of you. Queen of Swords is a no-nonsense type of energy. Queen of Swords doesn't have a whole lot of time to mess around or to play around. And so whenever I see Queen of Swords, this is boundaries. Sometimes in some readings, it has let me know that somebody was dealing with a mother who was being a little bit critical or putting a lot of pressure on the person. So I read intuitively. So depending on what other cards come up around it, you know, I'll have a better idea of how it applies to the person as it's coming up. And this is a general reading, and there could be thousands of Leos that watch this video. So it's going to be different for different ones of you. But the underlying message here with Queen of Swords is that some boundaries need to be set. This is time to figure out what is getting in the way of you getting to where you want to be. This is a card of discipline. Some of you are having to set very firm lines with people in your life right now because they are overstepping their boundaries, and maybe they're bringing you down, or they're being toxic, or they're depressing you in some way. Some of you are looking at your life and you're like, oh my God, like, where is the time going? You know, I'm getting older. I don't like this about my life. I don't like that about my life. So you're getting very serious about putting together a plan, like making changes, taking your life back. Leo, congratulations, because a lot of you are coming into this energy as the Queen of Swords, where you're over it. You're not going to have anybody take advantage of you. You're not going to deal with people making fun of you. Any fake friends who are nice to your face, but, you know, like talk about you behind your back. All of that you're clearing out and you're done with it. And I think the fact that Valentine's Day is coming up midweek for a lot of you is making you a little bit more feistier or cranky in some way, but you're using it in a productive way. You're using it in a way where you're finally bringing about some change. Leo, I feel that some of you are realizing that there is a person in your life who is somewhat responsible for the bad luck that you have had in love. Either this person has gotten inside your head and discouraged you anytime a new romantic prospect had come up, or if you were in a relationship, they would get in your ear, or they would stir up trouble between you and your partner. This person is like, you're cutting ties with this person. You're getting rid of this toxic energy. There is somebody who has been sabotaging you in your life, and not just love life, in other ways. Maybe because Valentine's Day is coming up, you're realizing. For some of you, this could be an ex. This could be an ex who just magically shows up right when you're moving on, and you give them another chance, and then they pull the same crap again, and you're like, man, I let a new person go because of this idiot, and they did the same thing again. So it's going to be different scenarios for different ones of you, but you're nipping that in the bud, Leo. Like, you're done with it. You're not going to deal with it anymore, and you're taking control of your life. Your Wednesday, Thursday is Two of Swords. So I feel like whatever's happening in the beginning of the week, where you're getting like this sudden gust of like just confidence and taking charge and making decisions, and maybe you're even telling somebody off. Then we come to the middle of the week, and some of you are like, man, what did I do? That always happens. Anytime we make a big shift or a big change, the negative ego will come up and begin doubting it. So some of you are, I don't want to say burning a bridge, but you're walking away from something in the middle of the, in the beginning of the week. And in the middle of the week, you're like, now what? Now I don't know where to go. Now I don't know what to do. Some of you made a decision in the beginning of the week that you were going to walk away from something or burn a bridge. Then it came to midweek and you're like, oh, but now I don't want to act on it. Now I'm scared. Now I'm worried about, oh, maybe I shouldn't do it. The problem with Two of Swords is it's letting us know that we're coming into a stagnant energy where nothing will change. The only way things are going to change is if we take action. Someone else isn't going to magically come around or change. Circumstances aren't going to suddenly magically shift or change. We need to get up and take steps. And Two of Swords says the only reason why we're not doing it is because we're scared. We're afraid. We're afraid to look at the situation for what it really is. So midweek is a good time, Leo, for you to just trust yourself. Call in your guides and angels, ask them to help you see whatever it is you haven't been seeing or what's important for you to see so that you can bring in changes into your life that are going to make you happy. Our angels can't help us without our permission. We have to give them permission to get involved. And some of you are not wanting to see the truth of a situation. Some of you aren't wanting to believe that someone in your life could be that toxic, especially if it is a friend you've had for a long time or a family member. Some of us aren't wanting to believe that somebody else could be so toxic towards us or would be so mean or just stoop so low. We don't want to believe somebody could be that way. But the universe is trying to show you the truth of a situation right now. And ask your angels and guides to help you see it so that you can also be guided, for them to guide you to do what you need to do so that you can be happy. And you can have all of the things in your life that maybe you're sad that you don't have in this moment. Or to improve or to make your life even better. Let's check out your Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we have Seven of Pentacles. So you, whatever fear you have, you're getting over it. And you're making a commitment to yourself to do the work you need to do to crawl out of whatever difficult situation you found yourself in, or to get a fresh start and to begin building upon a foundation. Some of you, you're not necessarily in a hole, but it just feels life feels very uneventful, or it's felt uneventful for a long time. And there's just this blank canvas. And now there's this time to begin building on it. We came out of that blood moon in Leo. And I'm sure it hit a lot of you really hard, where you had this sudden burst, this sudden boost of like confidence, and there was so much you were going to do. And then maybe coming into this week, now you're maybe a little bit nervous about it, or now maybe you're a little bit kind of, okay, but like, how am I going to go about it? Well, coming out of that fear, coming into the end of the week, that action plan is being put into place. You're taking steps, you're planting, you're making things happen. Some of you have some kind of a return coming your way. I feel that for some of you, a part of this boundary that you're laying down, where you're putting your foot down with a family member or with a friend, involves finances. There's something you're entitled to. Either you have some financial connection with friends or families or roommates or something. Maybe they've been overcharging you, or maybe they've been like holding out on you. And I feel that as you're setting boundaries, for some of you, finances are an issue, and some of you are speaking up and you're saying, you know what, technically you owe me this much money, or you owe me for this that I did, or you need to pay me back for this from like whenever. So even though this is financial, this is also balancing out an energetic imbalance. Okay, this is more like a life lesson or soul growth moment, where you're speaking up for yourself and you're defending yourself and you're telling the universe that you deserve to receive. Maybe for some of you, it's not financial. Maybe you're making it clear to somebody how much energy you've put into them, or how much you've helped them, or how much you've done for them, and how moving forward, that's not going to be reasonable anymore, because you have to live your life and you have to put energy into your life, because you know, time goes on, we're all getting older, you know, and you need to make sure that your future is secure, and you need to make sure that you're going to be okay. So a lot of you are setting boundaries in that way, where there could be something in terms of finances or time where you're nipping that in the bud, and you're like, look, this can't happen anymore. It's not, we're moving forward in a new way. So some of you are setting boundaries in that way. Overall though, you know, Seven of Pentacles is letting us know that there is going to be a reward for your efforts, a reward for your hard work. You're just kind of looking at it and you're tweaking it, and you're finding ways of making things easier on you so that you don't have to work as hard. Let's check out your soul homework, your angel message for the week for our Leo friends. And see what is coming up for our Leo friends for the week ahead. I feel like this is your card. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? How funny, because we just talked about that. We just talked about how maybe you were setting boundaries with others. And we talked about that fear in the middle of the week. So it could be that as you're beginning to make these changes, Leo, even though you do like attention, you also want validation. You want people to like you. So maybe some of you Leos, you're not necessarily afraid of attention, you just don't want negative attention, or you don't want unfavorable attention. And so maybe a lot of you have been editing yourself, you know, maybe a lot of you have been trying to get the approval of others, and now you're fed up and it's so uncomfortable and you don't want to do that anymore. So your angels and guides are saying this is the time to take advantage of the energy that's going around right now, and to just be you, and to receive attention for being who you are, and be happy in being who you are, and being unapologetic about it, not having to fit in so much. I feel like some of you have been very miserable trying to maintain a certain image or a certain identity that just doesn't resonate with you. It's not who you are. And so your angels and guides are saying now is the time to have the courage to take off that mask, you know, to stop editing yourself, to stop you know, fitting into a certain character that is fulfilling the expectation of others. Some of you, maybe, like I said, there could have been like a financial thing here that was making you live a certain way, and you're breaking out of that. You're breaking free from that. But this is just about you being the real you. Okay, a lot of people are coming out of their shells right now. A lot of people are overcoming very big obstacles, very scary situations to speak up about who they are. And so some of us, I'm not going to say we don't have it as hard, because everybody's journey is different, right? Everybody's journey is different, and it doesn't mean that, you know, you don't have it as hard as other people. But a lot of people right now are dealing with a lot of very difficult situations and circumstances. So you're not alone is what I'm saying, right? And a lot of people are braving difficult situations to just speak their truth. And this is the time for people to speak their truth and to be who they truly are. So it's okay for you to live life as you. You don't have to live life as somebody else. And this could be, for a lot of you, it could be because of your spirituality or your spiritual beliefs. You know, even though we're living in modern times, it can be very scary for somebody to say, I feel I have a spiritual gift or a spiritual ability. Or it could be very scary for somebody to say, Mom, Dad, I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to go to law school. I want to go and work with kids, or I want to do like whatever your truth is. It can be scary to stand up and say, this is who I am. But we're living in a time where all of the energies are lining up for us to be able to do that, to be us and to live our authentic lives. Check your moon sign and rising sign videos too, because that's going to bring in more information, more layers of information, and how the energies are affecting you personally because of where your planetary, you know, where your planets fall. Make sure that you do meditate on this you know, what it is that maybe is holding you back, because this is something that now is the time that you can finally break that pattern. If you need a private reading, I'm more than happy to give you a private reading. Click on the Calendly link on the description and it'll take you to all of the different readings I offer, the different prices, and the schedule, the availability. You can go ahead and schedule online. It's a lot faster. Turnaround time is a lot faster now, thanks to the new system and to my assistant. Like, readings are going out within 24 to 48 hours. Everything's much faster now. So thank you so very much, guys, for those of you who have reached out. As always, let me know in the comments, you know, what you're going through, what kind of information you would like in the videos, what kind of videos would be helpful to you. Because even if you're not reaching out to me for a private reading, I want to keep putting out content that's helping people. So let me know, guys. Let me know and I'll do my best to get it out there. Thank you so very much for commenting, sharing, liking, subscribing. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. Till next week, my friends.